State this week?
Ames, Iowa, tough place to play. Good team, just second Big 12 games, just excited for it.
I was asking Trey 2 years ago, you guys had a similar stretch where you had a great game against Kansas, went up to Ames. 2 years ago, you guys lost 14-7. What do you guys take away from that game and making sure that doesn't happen this year?
Man, again, like Ames it's a tough place to play, and they play good at home. And I mean, I guess the takeaway from that game is make the plays that you're supposed to make, and just play sound football. When we're there, we made a lot of mistakes. As a whole, entire team, whether it was like missed blocks or just plays that we should have made. So it's about stick through to like what the game plan is.
As a rushing offense, you guys are averaging as many yards as LT did. I mean, when LT was here back in the early aughts, what does that mean for y'all's offensive line?
I mean, it's great, right? Because as a line, you have two jobs: protect the quarterback and make holes for the running back. So whichever place Coach Comby feels comfortable calling, it's for us to make it work. And it's just a run game, just open up those holes, and we have 4 good running backs that can get the job done.
What does that do for you confidence-wise as a unit? Because you almost, at this point in the season, you almost have to operate, there's not a lot of communication. I mean, you gotta be able to know innately where the guy next to you is going to be, what he's going to do. What does that do for y'all when you're putting up large numbers like that?
And I mean, it makes you more confident in the offense, and this goes all the way back into before 2 days in the summer. We have a line. All of us have been around each other for a very, very long time, right? So, and we've kind of built this chemistry going on for 3 to 4 years now, just been around each other. And then Coach Thompson came to us 3 years ago, so just knowing not only the offense, but how to block, how to help each other make the play work. And it comes with time of being around each other.
What have you seen from Iowa State's defense?
They play hard. They're 3-man front, predominantly they drop A, but then they also bring blitz, to rush the passer, and they play hard, they play tough.
How fun is it to block for a guy especially Darius, when he's running like he is?
It's amazing. Jed is a very, very good running back. Shell is a very, very good running back. Amar is a very, very good running back. And all those guys can make you miss. All those guys are very good at what they do. So it makes our job even easier as an O-line.
How big of a challenge is it? Iowa State's been pretty good against the run so far this year. I mean, is that going to be a challenge, you think, to keep it going?
Every game is its own challenge, and, it's for us to, to match that challenge and, to force the issue and, make plays happen.
It's supposed to be 61 and kind of rainy up there on Saturday. Do you look forward to football weather like that?
Whatever weather shows up, you got to play in it. It's just like the Baylor game my freshman year when it was pouring down rain. Whatever Mother Nature want to give us, we got to be ready for it.
Do you guys look forward to a challenge like Drew said? You have a great defense in Iowa State that plays that smash mouth. You guys, as an offensive line, look forward to those kind of challenges?
Of course, we look to every game is essentially its own season, right? It's its own just have its own intricacies, and it's as an lineman, you look forward to that. It's okay, how we're going to match up to what they give us, and how we're going to force our own issue onto them. So yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Gary has said you guys are such a good road team. What is it about going on the road that you think you guys are able to perform pretty well?
Coach P brings this grit mentality to TCU. Your back is against the wall. What are you going to do? Are you going to fold, or are you going to fight back? And every time you go on the road, it's your back is against the wall. You don't have 20,000 fans, 30,000, 40,000 in the stands. It's essentially we all we got, we all we need. And it's time to answer. And are we going to back up and do what we're supposed to do, or we're going to fold?
You mentioned how good Iowa State's defense is. They're really good in the first quarter. So how important is it for y'all to get off to a good start, and what are y'all planning to do to kind of overcome that?
We have to start fast. Against a good team like Iowa State, you have to start fast. You have to force the issue. And when it comes to game plan, whatever Coach Comby is going to call is what we have to execute as an offense, basically the plan.
David, put on your diplomatic hat. Some college athletes might be able to get paid here in a few years. Do you think that's a good step for college sports in California in that bill? That
is a very good question. The bill takes effect in 3 years. I want to see how the NCAA is going to answer to it. I absolutely have no idea. Time is going to tell. It's going to be the answer on whether that's a good bill or not.